solution. So hopefully this will be something worth sharing with all of you. But before I begin, just a quick introduction about Dr. Lancaster. Sorry that you're all kind of sitting in the middle and you have to look on the side. Yeah, so analogy. I like that analogy. So when I'm not sure about my answers, my first action would be to realize that, well, I don't need to really grab onto it. And what you do instead of grabbing onto it,
taking out your time and spreading this dharma. I had a similar question as this gentleman had. I'm glad I could telepathically put words in your mouth. My question was about the last slide that you mentioned about a relaxed mind and a strong mind. This is the main problem I feel many of us have and many of us have in common. Just add some more words, or can you spread some more wisdom on having an accepting mind or a relaxed mind given the strong? Thank you.
Thank you, Venerable, for taking out your time in spreading this dharma. I had a similar question as this gentleman had. I'm glad I could telepathically put words in your mouth. My question was about the last slide that you mentioned about a relaxed mind in a storm, right? And this is the main problem I feel many of us have and many of us have in common.
to shine light upon that darkness and to illuminate it. So I would say to serve the storm in calm, it means we need to be able to navigate through both kind of emotions at the same time and then decide which should sit in the driver's seat. And the choice is totally up to you. So after that, I was very calm for the remaining 45 minutes, translating without anger, and I walked back into the lab right after the class. I sat down and I just started to talk to the lady about, okay, this is our next stop, what can we do? And none of us apologized to each other ever again, and it was over. So try not to put compassion or calm on the opposite spectrum of anger or ignorance. They actually should stay in the same plane, and how you juggle them would be our practice for life. But I hope you find the joy to give rise to that awareness, right, for the better part to kind of overtake the other part. So the calm becomes larger and larger despite the storm. Thank you very much. The world of ignorance, the world of chaos. To find a home that offers us wisdom, compassion, peace, but most importantly, a sense of self-mastery and perfect ease. Also, sectarian interpretations of where we go, either in the Yogacara, or in the dictionary, in the Pure Land, in the dictionary, or maybe in Pure Land, in the here and now, the mind only. So it's a lot of fun to kind of navigate through the dictionary. I sit there and I feel like I'm reading mini essays on how the concept has been presented by past scholars and masters.
And it's a great opportunity for us to be here. And that's great, given him and her a round of applause again. This book, The Encounters Buddhism, for Dr. Lancaster. So if you do want to have this book, it is available in the bookstore to purchase. And then Honorable Guang is kind enough to put her signature on the book. So it's a great gift for us to bring home and study more in the further time. Thank you very much, and now it's a photo time.
When you come to the front, you'll also see there's other books available as well, so don't miss the opportunity